Welcome back to Safe Hill, guys. Today we have a educational purpose video. Before we get the video rolling here, I want to make this clear. If you're coming to my channel to gather any information to create harm to the people, I advise you to leave. Please leave. We don't want you here. I don't want you here. This is for hunting, sporting, and self-defense purposes. Anything that we do on this channel is for good people, not bad people. So I just wanted to make that clear. So today we're installing a high technology mag release button. We're going to install it in the Glock 48 MOS. I do have the 43X MOS that has one installed already. This is the enhanced. It sticks out pretty good. And this one has the shield arms. The reason why the shield arms is in here because when I bought the magazines, it actually came with the shield arms mag release button. Reason why I'm changing it because it's not enhanced. As you can see there, it doesn't stick out as far. It sticks out by as far as the Glock, the one that comes with the Glock. Yeah, other than that, let's get in this video. Oh, and also, if you're running steel mags, make sure that you're buying some type of steel or metal mag release button. Now, if you're going to run a steel mag in the Glock, this is a 15 round, and you have a polymer or aluminum, this magazine is going to chew them up. So just let you know that's what you need to do if you ain't done that yet. Because if you've been training with a 15 round mag that's all steel with your aluminum or polymer, and you get to a situation where crap hits the fan, you don't want this to fail because this is what's holding in that magazine. And so as soon as this fails, and then you just, I don't know, I guess you're holding it like this until otherwise. But um, yeah, other than that, let's get into this video. All right, so we are here, table. So first things first, safety purposes, make sure that you do not have any rounds or a magazine that has rounds in it. Somehow bullets grow legs and they hop inside of the chamber and you get shot. I do not know. So anyway, just making that clear. Second, just making sure that your firearm, no matter how many you have, check all of them. If you got 100 on the table, you got to check all 100. Um, 3, 4, 5 times, make sure no round hopped out of there. Bring it back, lock it back, put your finger in there, feel it around. There's nothing in the mag well. Same here. There you go. Nothing inside. All right, so we are clear. There's no rounds around. And first things first, we're going to go over tools. Flashlight, a small flathead, needle nose. All you need. Very simple. So I'm going to move some stuff around because we are going to use this firearm. I'm going to put this here. So, all right. First things first, we want to point this gun in a safe direction. We have to pull the trigger. Okay. So we're going to point it this way. I know it's a safe way. All right, so since we have the trigger fully engaged, as you see there, you want to do now is take your hand just like this, and you want to wrap just like this. Now, I have a little bit of leverage because of the red dot there, and that is a Romeo 0, as what you see. It's going to be replaced with a Holosun, and if anyone want to be friendly, send me a Holosun to replace this. So before I show you on this, because I know some of y'all won't have red dots, same way here, fingers wrapped over. You want to pull, you see there, and you're going to see just a little bit of the barrel stick out. And you want to grab the tab here that runs all the way across these two fingers and pull down. Okay. Now we're going to go back to this one because we're doing on this one, not that one. Same way. Pull back. Got a little bit of barrel exposure there. Pull the tab down. And then you're going to let go. see there, and it should just press off. See, I just press it on my finger. So just pull the slide off. That's it. So we're going to set this to the back there, and what we're going to be looking for, there is like a pin, and I'm going to try to mark it. It's right there as you see it. There's a pin right there. Now that pin has to come out in order to get this mag release out. Okay. So this is where this tool comes in handy. It's your flathead, really small. Actually, Milwaukee, if you want to find it at Home Depot, that's the size that I'm using. It comes in a, I think a 4-pack. So, all right. So I figured that I'll go ahead and get the spring out
I hate your stinking gut.
of the position that was in, that was keeping the mag release captive there. So if you see this mag release going back and forth, you see that needle-like spring right down there. Let's grab this here. Right, oh, a little bit. Right there. Little deal right there. All right, so now there is a notch that that spring sits into. It's right there. Well, this is the top one. So this is if this is actually the side if it was the other way. So the one that we're using is the bottom one. It's right there. So being the fact that I'm a right-hand shooter, it's going to be the bottom side. If you're a left hand, um, it will be the other way. So so that needle now, what you're going to do, or spring, you're going to reach in and just pull straight up. It just sets in like a cavity. So when you pry this thing out of here, it sets inside. It sets inside right in there. This camera keeps. It sets right inside there. So when you pry it back in, it's going to fall into that cavity there, and it's going to lock in. So when you pry it out, you have to get behind this, push it that way, and then push it that way. All right, so since I got a free hand now, try to hold this still and reach in and grab it. What you're gonna do, you're gonna grab it just like so. There it is. And you gotta pull a little hard. It's in there pretty well. Now, this mag release button should fall out this way. All right, there it is. All you're doing is going back in the same way. Take the new one, go this way, all the way across. There she is. Bam. Bam, thank you, ma'am. So now, since I have this still in there, what I like to do is kind of reposition this pretty good, because you're going to have to shove it in there. And what you're going to do when you put it into the cavity, it's going to stand there. And then you're going to release and then take the head of the needle nose and push downward until it stops. So we're going to get this ready. Make sure that your mag release is all the way in. And you're going to push it right back down in that cavity. See if I got my light back up here. So we can see. See that V down there? That's where that cavity is. So you're going to insert it right in that V there. So now it's freestanding there. Take the head of these needle nose and you're just going to push downward to a stop. And you're going to feel it stop. All right. There she is. So it stopped. All right. So I had to go find another flathead. So this one, it's got a lot of, flexibility to it. I'm trying to find something a little bit more sturdier because I'm pushing that spring back in the position it was in. And so you're going to need a really good sturdy screwdriver. So trying to work that back in there. There it is. All right. Now you see that spring needle light. See if I can point it out with this here. Right there. See how it's in, and it's like kind of sitting at a curved look. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, set this to the side. Got an empty magazine here. Do a test. Kind of press on it and make sure it doesn't feel weird. Pieces very well. All right, since we have tested the magazine release works, locks in, we're good to go. So now we're putting the slide back on. Here's the slide. On the Glock, you want to make sure that this spring here is sitting on that lower notch. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but there's a lower notch on this barrel. Just in case y'all miss it, there is a lower notch, the very lower notch there. It's gonna be this one right here, right there. Okay. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna insert this barrel back in. Take a spring. Boom. You're in that notch. All right. Make sure you slide your slide all the way on. What you're going to do is you're not going to stop there. You're going to rack it all the way. And it locks in place. All right. Magazine fit again. Works good. Other than that, that is it. That is the completion of a mag release change, upgrade, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's it. And guys, hope y'all have a wonderful night, day, whatever time you're watching this. As always, stay peeled.